Welcome back to the Cornerstone SMP. I want to start this episode off by adventuring out again. Not to get a camel this time, as you can guess maybe from my inventory. I wanted to go to a few more trail ruins. You know, those archaeological dig sites. Because I really want to do a lot of armor upgrading today, so I'm gonna need a lot of those templates. I forget what they're called exactly, but you probably know what I'm talking about. So let's fly on out to some woodland biomes. I think I'm spotting some terracotta between the trees. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, wish me luck. Let's see how many we can get. I do love how all of them so far just feel different from each other and unique. All of the ruins, I mean. Oh, there's another music disc. I'm not getting very lucky so far. Oh, that looks like one. That's the first one. Shaper armor gem. A smithing template it's called. I need to remember that. I keep forgetting. Okay. Heck yeah, my first one. And immediately I break another. There's the second one. Already starting to fill up these shulker boxes. I'll probably throw out some of this stuff. I just don't actually need that. Got another shaper armor. Oh, and we're getting lucky. A third. Razor this time. Very nice. Okay, I believe this ruin is done. We got 4 smithing templates in total. That is not too bad. So on to the next one. I think I went through about 5 or 6 trail ruins until I finally got the amount of smithing templates that I needed. This is of course more than you need for 3 sets of armor, but I wanted to get 3 different kinds and at least 4 each, so that I could, you know, have one. So for example here the Wayfinder will be 1 set of armor, the Shaper another, and the Host the third. I'm giving them almost all the same colors except for the crowns, I will just call them. They'll have unique colors, but they'll also have a unique pattern that way. So they have a really similar look, but still each of them has some uniqueness, which I think will be really cool for us to wear then. Now these aren't super well enchanted yet. They don't even all have mending on it. So I will be working on that. Of course, we still don't really have a good income of emeralds or a good trading hall or anything like that, but with time and patience I'm sure we can get these all like set up. But they all have at least 1 enchantment, so they are shimmering and looking pretty, so I want to just put these templates on them now. So let's start with the Wayfinder. It's gonna have a green crown ornament. There we go. And then the rest will be amethyst to go a little bit with our cherry blossom biome, of course. I'll just wear them myself just to show it on the actual character. That's fancy, right? Look at that. Alright, I'm gonna put them on armor stands for now. Just out here in front of the house. Oh, that one's a little... That's annoying. Okay. Let's have this one be straight. There we go. So I'll just display them here for now. And today I also want to work on this area out here, the courtyard. And then I think we can integrate them a bit better, but for now it's fine over there. Alright, next up we'll have a red crown and the Shaper. I do wish they had a little bit of something on the chest plate, but it does also look cool with just the outline. think it would be a little bit boring just by itself, but since we have like a set, you know, of 3, it's gonna look cool if we all wear them together. And then we'll do blue for the ground and the host template. There we go. Number 3. That's fancy, right? That looks cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need the boys to get on, and then we can dry one together. That's fun. And we still have a few left. Alrighty, so first goal achieved. Our fancy outfits to go along with our new home. We now have an actual courtyard. I took 2 of the sniffers that we had in that sad little fence over there, and have basically trapped them on these tiny islands forever, which is also a little cruel, but I think looks really good because you don't, like, it looks more natural, I guess. You don't have to put a fence around it, and they still just can't escape because they won't go in the water. So we basically now have these giant guard dogs just sitting in front of our main house, which is kind of awesome. And a bunch of fish in here, a little bit like a koi pond it's supposed to be. Just that we don't actually have any koi, of course, in Minecraft. And then just some like park elements, you know, hedges, a little cherry tree, some benches, lanterns. That's so cool that they do that. Yeah. And it just looks a lot more finished now and just a lot nicer than before, even though it is like fairly simple. But you know, you have these main focus points like the sniffers, and immediately it just becomes so much more interesting. We have been having a lot of issues with food because we just don't have an automatic income of it. These steaks I all got from just flying around and killing random cows. So I want to set us up with an automatic chicken farm. Chickens are not the best source of food, but at least you can completely automate it, which will be super helpful. So this area we want to turn into a little village, but I do kind of want to have it over by the other animals. So I think I'll just build it down here. We have some space there, maybe here. And then see if I can come up with a kind of pretty design to put around it so that it looks more like a little house instead of just an ugly practical chicken farm. We'll see. We just got our first baby chick that's going to be growing up into lava. I'm sure most of you know how these chicken farms kind of work. mean, it's also very easy to just see. They're so simple to build, and hence I just made 3 of them because it's super quick to do. Link to the design that I used is in the description, of course. But yeah, basically you have a bunch of chickens, they poop out the eggs, which get shot in here, which is a half block high area, and when they grow up they get burned by the lava and we get the remains for us. Very gruesome but effective. So now I'm just breeding up these chickens, throwing in eggs when I get them from the other chickens up there in the pen, and we'll just try to max out that area to have as many chickens in there as possible. We have a first cooked chicken. I was getting a little nervous because about 5 chickens died and all I got was feathers. But there's the proof it works. I'm so glad I built this a little further away from the house because that's really annoying, all the noise. I made the chicken farm look a little bit nicer. Just added a kind of small building around it and shit sold out. We did have an issue when I logged in this morning. There was a bunch of raw chicken in there, but now it looks like it's all being cooked again, so I'm not sure what was happening there. Keep an eye on it and just hope for the best, I guess. Also started laying out a little bit of how this village will form. So we have a path leading along the animal shelter here over to the pumpkin farm there in the mountain, and then it swoops around here to the chicken farm, and this is going to be kind of a marketplace area. So I just want to add buildings around that, and I kind of want to start with a little tower here in this corner. I think that would look cool. And there's the tower. That's how quickly it happens. No, of course it took a little while, but it is a small building, so not actually that long. So I built up this little tower with nothing inside, and I want to keep this town again just in the same kind of color palette as we have been using here, so a mix of different woods. We've used spruce, dark oak, and also some, here's a spoiler, there's already a lot more, also some oak in the main building, and then of course stone and the cherry wood, which I haven't used in this building except for the windows up there. But you know, not every single building, especially with these being smaller, needs to have all of those blocks and colors. Just in the whole village we want to have them. So, and as you saw, we don't just have the tower and some greenery back here, some bushes. I also put this cherry tree here in the middle, which still, like this whole space marketplace will still like have some changes. It's a little scuffed at the moment, but I did kind of want to have this tree in the middle as a centerpiece, and I put some lanterns in there, which should look really nice at night. And I also added a tree down here by the chicken farm. And then we have this building, which is kind of like a town hall, also empty on the inside so far. But you know, with some pillars outside, the big clock there, kind of a unique little roof. And now what I'm working on is this building, and since this is a marketplace, we of course need some shops. And well, I've been growing some bamboo around here and I think it fits in super well into our base, so this is going to be a bamboo shop, maybe a little bit of other greenery as well. The main focus is definitely the bamboo though, and for that I brought over someone to run the shop, because of course we need a shopkeeper, and who better to do that than a frickin' panda bear. Hey guy. Yeah, so I brought this guy over from the jungle, which was a little, you know, they're not the fastest animals out there, but they sure love bamboo. So we did manage to lure him here with that, and now I think we can put him into the shop, and then I'll finish building it and decorating it. And I hope he will take his responsibilities very seriously. Alright, let's hop you in through the window, because you're a little too big to fit through that door. Alright. Oh gosh, he really is quite big, isn't he? Okay, got you in there. And then I'm gonna close this off. I don't think he can he fit through that? I don't think so, right? Maybe I'll do stairs just in case. But I think we should be fine. Gives it a nice little arch as well, that looks cute. Alright, so let's decorate it and finish it off. And there we go, that's the bamboo shop. Has a cute little like bow tie on the roof. And I put the panda bear, actually let's go inside, maybe you can see from there. Put him on slabs so that it's not just his ears peeking over the counter, but his whole face. And I think it looks freaking adorable. In here, you know, just a little bamboo, of course, to show off what he's selling. Carpet, some lighting, much more doesn't really fit in here. On the outside, I've got this sign, which I love, the hanging sign, super cool. Also just now learned that you can put them on fences like that, which, yeah, there's always, I feel like, new ways to hang them up, which you can discover, which is kind of fun. And some more bamboo. I also put some back here to grow outside the house. A little one of those sniffer plants. And a little more greenery over here. The flower bed or something. Yeah, and that's the first shop of the marketplace, which is a little bamboo shop with an adorable salesman. Finished. And with that, I'm also going to finish off this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!